Hi and welcome to my new video and my channel. And if you are into watch related content, please subscribe. So thank you. Today on this video I have the Gshock GBA-900, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set the time and date on this watch. So first of all, from the standard timekeeping mode, and in which mode the watch shows you the time, press and hold the upper left button, that's the lab button, until you see the set and the watch beeps. And there it is. Now the watch is moving the hands out of the way, so you have a better access to your digital screens. First in a row of settings is setting a seconds value, and we have it over here blinking. I hope the camera can pick up this negative display. I always say that these negative displays are hard to read, but in this video my camera angle is a bit hard to accomplish. But here we have our seconds flashing. Now you cannot set the exact value of seconds, but what you can do is reset that value by pressing the start button, and it will reset it to 0. Once again, this is manually adjusting the time and date settings and other settings. When you connect your watch to your phone, it will automatically do that, or you can set it using the app. But nevertheless, let's continue. Once you set our seconds value, we can press the mode button, and the watch cycles through setting the hour value. Currently we have number 8 flashing over here, which means that we are in the position to setting the hour value. You can increase or decrease that value by pressing the light button or start button. I'm gonna leave it at 9 o'clock since it is 9 o'clock. Pressing the mode button, I'm moving the flashing to the minutes value, and we have the minutes flashing over here. Now you can increase or decrease that value by pressing the light or start button. Pressing the mode button once again over here, I'm moving on to setting the 12 or 24-hour time format. Pressing the start button, I can shuffle between 24-hour and 12-hour time format. So pressing the start button shuffles between 12 or 24-hour time format. Pressing the mode button once again, I'm moving on to the setting the year value, and currently it is 2021, but pressing the light button or start button, I can increase or decrease that value. Pressing the mode button once again, I enter the setting of the month value, and currently the number 10 is blinking, which means that we are in the month of October. But pressing the light button or start button, I can increase or decrease that value. Now, once we are done with setting the month value, I can press the mode button, and the flashing continues to number 18 in this case, which means that we are in the position to set the day value. The day value is set by pressing the light or start button, and I can increase or decrease that value. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button, and flashing continues to setting the button operation tone. Is it enabled or disabled? Currently it's flashing on, and you have your music key over here. But pressing the start button, I'm shuffling between button operation tone on or off. So off or on, off, on. I'm gonna leave it at on. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button once again, and we enter the airplane mode. Is it on or off? Again, pressing the start button, I can shuffle between on or off. I'm gonna leave it at off. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button once again, and we have the illumination duration setting. Currently is flashing 1, which indicates that when I press the light button to illuminate my screen, the screen will stay lit on for 1.5 seconds. But when I press the start button, it will move to 3, indicating that the light on this watch, when I press the light button, will stay on for 3 seconds. Pressing the start button, you can shuffle between illumination duration of 1.5 seconds and 3 seconds. I'm gonna leave it at 1. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button once again, and we are basically back to the beginning and setting the seconds value. What I'm gonna do to implement these setting the time and date settings is simply press the lab button over here once, and the watch will implement those settings. Now what can I do is the watch is now in the position of setting my daily distance. So what is my daily distance to accumulate during the walking on this particular day, let's say. Currently it's flashing kilometers over here, but if I want to switch it to miles, I'll simply press the start button over here and it will show me the imperial measurement units. So these are the metrics. By pressing the start button, I can shuffle between those two. By pressing the mode button, the number 5 starts to flash and I can increase or decrease the value of my daily distance to be measured by this watch. Once I'm done by setting the daily distance, I'm gonna press the mode button once, and now I'm in the position of setting my daily calorie units. Over here you have the calories flashing, which means that I'm measuring my burnt energy using the calories, but when I press the start button, it will shuffle to the kilojoules. I'm gonna press the start button and get it back to calories. Next press of the mode button specifies the exact value of daily calories to be tracked by this watch, and I can increase or decrease that value by pressing the start or the light button. I'm gonna leave it at 2300. Pressing the mode button once again, I'm in the position of tracking my daily steps. As you can see, 8000 over here is flashing, which means that my set or the daily target of the steps is set to 8000. But I can increase or decrease that value by pressing the light or start button in increments of 100. Once I'm done, I'm gonna simply press the mode button and the watch will move on. The watch will move on to the configuring setting of your personal profile. That includes height, weight, gender, date of birth, height unit, and the weight unit. First in a row of settings is setting my height value, and I can, once I'm there, the centimeters are flashing over here, but I can switch it to feet by pressing the start button, and this shows my height in feet and inches. Pressing the start button once again, I move to the centimeter value. Once I've configured that I want it to be in centimeters, I'm gonna press the mode button and the number 173 is going to start to flash. By pressing the light button or start button, I can increase or decrease my height. Let's say I want to leave it at 180 centimeters. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button, and this screen will show my weight in kilograms. Currently the kilograms are flashing, but when I press the start button, it will move to the pounds. Pressing the start button shuffles between kilograms and pounds. I'm gonna leave it at kilograms, and I'm gonna press the mode button to set the value of my weight in kilograms. By pressing the light button, I can increase or decrease that value. Let's say I want to leave it at 70 kilograms. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button, and over here we are in the position of setting our sex value. Now I'm gonna press the start button and my sex will change from female to male. So let's say I want to leave it at male. Once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button, and we are in the position of specifying our birth year. By pressing the light button or start button, I can set my birth year. Let's say I want to leave it at 2000. By pressing the mode button, I'm shuffling to setting the birth month. By pressing the light button or start button, I can increase or decrease that value. Pressing the mode button, my birthday over here is flashing, and I can set that value by pressing the start or the light button. Now once I'm done, I'm gonna press the mode button once again, just to show you that we are in the beginning of the cycle of the second part of the settings of this watch. And once I'm done with setting the time and date, my personal information or parameters, including the height, weight, and the sex, and also our daily targets, including the steps and the calories burned. So basically we have ran through all of them. I'm gonna simply press the adjust button over here, that is the lab button, and the watch will implement all of those settings. Another cool feature I want to show you is the auto light. The auto light is the option of this watch to automatically turn on the display or the light display when I flick my wrist to see what's the time. I can press and hold the light button, and the watch will turn the auto light feature, and it will be shown over here, LT, indicating that the auto light feature is turned on. Pressing and holding the auto light light button once again for 3 seconds, the feature will be turned off. And that would be a video on how to set the time and date and all of the other parameters on the Gshock GBA-900. Thank you very much for watching.